Hmm. So we have a movie about a grandpa who's a man slut, a January horror film that's PG-13, and a young adult movie based on a novel. I know what I have to do. Still don't know which one to watch. I guess I'll go with the horror. Maybe it'll be bad enough that it's good. It wasn't. So, The Boy. What is this about? This is about a character named Greta Evans. She's from America, and she goes over to England, and she's going to be paid a lot of money by this couple who are going on holiday to babysit what she thinks is just a doll. And this is kind of her chance to start her life over again. She's gone through some things recently, some pretty, hard stuff. And then, as in all horror films, things get kind of creepy, then they get weird, and then they get bad. So I want to start things off by talking about the main actress, Lauren Cohan. She is of Walking Dead fame. She plays Maggie in that. I think she does a good job in that show, and I thought she did a pretty good job here. Her character doesn't have a lot to work off of. Mostly it's her reacting to things and being like, oh shit, what's going on? And she does that really well. But other than that, there's not a lot. She has a few kind of cute moments with Rupert Evans, who plays the character of Malcolm, who ends up being her love interest because it's January, dudes. It's a horror film. Somebody's got to fall in love with someone. And it's predictable, but there are a few good moments there. There's a few cute moments that are charming, and I thought that they had chemistry together. So that's one good thing I have to say about this. Another good thing is this movie understands that horror really has two main parts, and that's suspense and payoff. Most modern day horror movies, they just go for these little payoffs, these little jump scares, these little things that are supposed to make you go, oh shit, what just happened? And they don't really get the suspense part right that often. This movie does it pretty well. It's a pretty, chilling environment. It's very creepy. There's a lot of times in this movie where I was just like, I really want to see what's going to happen next. I'm really curious to see where this is going. I wanted to see what was going to happen in this movie. I was invested. And then I saw the ending. No, it's not good. You can tell because my face says it's not good. So, okay, this movie starts off and it's one of those things where it's like, oh, was she going crazy or is that really happening? And then it's like, okay, she's not going crazy. That's revealed. And then it's like, okay, well, so it's a real ghost, and she knows it. And it's like she's trying to prove it to other people, and it's like, okay, this is interesting. And then at one point, the ghost and her are kind of friends. And then, the end happens. And the last 3 or 4 scenes of this movie, I was just like, movie, you were doing so good, man. What happened? Why did you do that? This movie, at the ending, it feels like they're building up to something that's just gonna be freaking epic. And instead, it's kind of cheap. I admire what the creators were going for. They were going for an interesting twist. They wanted to do something that horror movies don't do a lot, which is just have, these weird twists in them. At least most modern day films, horror films, I don't see that anymore. It's kind of just okay, I know what's gonna happen. It's just a question of how many people are gonna die. This movie, it's kind of I'm not sure what's going on here. I want to keep saying more, but you're disappointed in the end because the final part of this movie, when you figure out exactly what's been happening, it's just disappointing. So, in the end, guys, if you are just dying for a new horror film right now, this isn't necessarily a bad choice. There's a lot of good stuff in there. Yes, the ending is disappointing, but I'm not going to say this movie had nothing in it worthwhile. Overall, I'm going to give it 4 out of 10. Anyway, guys, has there ever been a good January horror film? I don't think I've seen one. Comment below. No one's commented yet. I'm looking forward to that first comment. Anyway, guys, bye-bye.